Well, hello there, motherfuckers. And this is the Smackdown review. And what a shitty ass fucking show it was. Remember like 3 weeks ago when I was saying how epic the shows were? I was saying they were good shows, and good shows from WWE are pretty few and far between, but there were good matches and I was giving them good reviews and they were honest, those reviews. I genuinely liked the shows. They were a lot of times better than Raw, and they had good quality matches. It might have not been 5-star matches, but hell, it was better than the shit we were getting as of late. Then what the fuck happened? This show was abysmal. It was a joke. It was like they didn't even try, or they were attempting to have a bad show on purpose. They start off with Kane reading a letter from Triple H. This was so lame, reading a letter, like story time with Kane here, basically. And what they were doing here is just, having a way to replay the Daniel Bryan incident with Triple H, the whole beatdown from Raw. Very, very fucking cheap. Nothing original said here. Nothing to even... You can't even use the excuse to further a storyline because there was nothing here. It was basically Kane talking for Triple H because Triple H is too lazy to come on SmackDown, even though it's his fucking show. And, this is just completely a waste of time. This is the shit I expect to see on their YouTube page. Who the fuck wants to sit there for 10 minutes and listen to Kane ramble on about shit we already saw on Raw? And then reading a lame-ass fucking letter. A fucking letter. First, it's Paul Heyman showing us a video package on Raw. Then there's letter reading. What the fuck is this? No effort put into anything anymore. It's just basically fill up time any way you can. Pretty soon you're going to be seeing, Fandango painting the walls in the back or something like that. Or grabbing a sandwich from the food bar or something. Just lame-ass shit that doesn't even make sense, that nobody wants to see. Then we start off with the first match here. The first match. Finally some wrestling on this show after lameness, right? Of course it's a fucking bad match. It's Fernando from the fucking Los Matadores defeating Fandango. And this match was lame. This match was PG up the fucking ass. I felt like I was at the proctologist's office. And then he reaches in with his gloved hand and he pulls out that fucking TV PG bar from my fucking ass. The one in the upper left-hand corner when the show starts. The fucking proctologist pulled that out my ass because it was PG up the fucking ass, motherfuckers. This was dumb. This was a retarded-ass match. You had El Torito, that fucking little bull motherfucker. That little burrito bull motherfucker. He's there with them, and Summer Rae is wearing a red dress. So the bull goes charging after her because she's wearing a red dress. I mean, this was Looney Tunes. This was just lame, shitty stuff I expect to see from Looney Tunes. Fucking lame, and no disrespect to Looney Tunes, classic cartoons there. But this is grown men and women acting like cartoon characters. Embarrassing. You notice the difference? Looney Tunes is funny, because Bugs Bunny ain't real. These are real life people acting like fucking retards. So this is unacceptable. Cartoons are drawn by people, so they don't have control over their own actions. These are human beings that choose to act like fucking morons for money. So this is unacceptable. And, Fandango is too good for this. The man obviously has charisma and wrestling ability. And someone like Fernando is just, not that he's a bad wrestler or anything. They're decent wrestlers. that know how to do some decent high-flying moves. But the whole just package here put together in this match was just made it feel so lame. I felt embarrassed to be watching this. I did. Every single time I turn on a WWE show, I feel more and more embarrassed for myself as a fucking man. This is just unacceptable. As a man in his mid-20s watching a fucking goofball show like this, I am embarrassed for myself. I feel like I should go back to kindergarten, because that's where I belong, watching this trash. Then it was Dolph Ziggler defeating Damien Sandow. No PG bullshit, but this match was short. And when was the last time Ziggler beat somebody with the Famouser? That's usually a transitional move. Sandow, a man who just a fucking couple of months ago was facing Cena for the world title. For the world motherfucking title, is losing to Ziggler's transitional move. I love how the first person to get beat by a move that Ziggler he's been using it for like 3 fucking years, never beat anybody with it, but it has to be Sandow, one of the most talented guys on the fucking roster. And the first guy to take the fall from that fucking move right there is Sandow. Why? What did Sandow do to deserve this type of treatment? Why is he being made into a fool? I haven't read anything. Nothing has come out as to why he's being treated this way. You would think that like he raped Triple H's mother or something. At one point, Triple H was saying that this was his project. Sandow was the future, and I wasn't buying into it because I never do in wrestling. With wrestling, I have to see the person progress. I have to see them months down the line before I start, jumping on any bandwagons, and I hate bandwagons because it's usually a bunch of goofballs here in the YWC who are just, getting behind somebody because they're retarded, basically. But Sandow has impressed me time and time again. And they are trying to make people not like him. I don't understand if people like them. Usually, the smart thing would be, like with an actor or a sports athlete, say it's the NBA or NFL, to promote the man. If he's popular, if he gets a crowd reaction, if people like him, promote him. No, instead, in WWE, they try to make people not like the popular people. This is fucking insane. It is like the most absurd reverse psychology to try to get people to just not like somebody. This is fucking retarded. When he lost to that move, I was just, what the fuck? What did Sandow do? Then we had a fatal 4-way tag team match for the number 1 contendership, and this looked promising. It was the Shield, 3MB, Ryback, and the Real Americans. Now, I know there are only 2 good teams in there and 2 shitty ones, but usually these fatal 4-way tag matches are very good. They had one at a pay-per-view. I believe it was TLC just a couple of months back, and it was pretty fucking epic. This time around, it was pretty fucking shitty. It was a setup, guys. It was a setup. Wasting everybody's time. It went to a no contest. When's the last time you saw a fatal 4-way match where fucking 8 people get disqualified? I've never seen this before. They throw out a whole match. Aren't fatal 4-ways usually like no disqualification or something? Unless it's like elimination based. I've been watching wrestling for a fucking long time. I've never seen a fatal 4-way match completely thrown out. I've never seen this before. So everybody beats down on the Shield. The Shield are getting their asses kicked. This was obviously planned out by Kane, and even before the beatdown, the match itself was very fucking boring. In fact, I was actually falling asleep during it. It was a pretty fucking shitty-ass match. And so maybe I should be happy that it was just thrown out. But nah, I made it even shittier, motherfuckers. Then it was Miz TV, and what a boring Miz TV it was. A very boring ass Miz TV here. Calling out the Big Show to come down. You know, the way how he was shown here, it looks like that he actually is not going to win the Andre the Giant Battle Royal. That's what this whole segment was about, the Battle Royal and everything. And this is just people who are not on the show being thrown into a Battle Royal. A bunch of fucking jobbers, as I said. Andre the Giant is looking down on this legend, and he is shaking his head. What a bunch of fucking jobbers. I don't want to be remembered by fucking jobbers. This is basically what WWE is saying about the name of Andre the Giant. The man who made Vince McMahon all his millions and millions of dollars in the 80s, bringing the WWF into the mainstream. He thanks Andre the Giant by putting fucking jobbers, Jinder Mahal. This is how you want to remember Andre the motherfucking Giant, the guy who wrestled Hulk Hogan in one of the most memorable matches of all time, with Jinder motherfucking Mahal. This is how you want to remember them, with Fernando, with Los Matadores. This is how you want to remember a fucking legend, the guy that you tell everybody that you respect and deserves to be remembered and commemorated and shit like this, and you put fucking jobbers there to remember his name by. Anyway, the Big Show here, they made like he was gonna win. They did like a whole fake battle royal. The Miz is like, you know, let's try to eliminate the biggest guy from the match. And then they all start brawling and acting like it's a battle royal. We've seen this before, but it wasn't even exciting. It's almost like they were already showing you how the match was going to be. It was really slow, just trying to get the other guy out. Nothing even, you know, cool happening or original. No reason to get excited here. It was really, really boring. There hasn't been a Miz TV in like half a year. The Miz hasn't even been on fucking TV because he fucking sucks. They bring it back here and no one cares. Why are we supposed to care about this? You know, why? You put a bunch of jobbers in the Battle Royal. You don't even give Miz any TV time, so when he comes out there and does his fucking show, why are we supposed to give a shit? What the fuck is this product coming to? It's just a bunch of random fucking bullshit, and I hate it all. I hate all this fucking shit on this fucking show. Hasn't been one good thing, motherfuckers. What is it? It's been like an hour already on this show, and nothing has happened. Doesn't have to be exceptional, but I'm looking for something at least decent, and there wasn't anything as of yet. Then it was Del Rio defeating Big E, and we've seen this match like 1,000 times already, and this one sucked just as hard as all the past encounters between these two. Why is the Intercontinental Champion losing like in 2 minutes? What a fucking embarrassment. Big E Langston is like double the size of Del Rio and gets beat like that. What the fuck? And this is a man holding a belt. Del Rio hasn't done shit in months, and Big E just gets beat by him like that. Embarrassing. Embarrassing for both guys. It's just like WWE has no fucking idea here. And these are two guys like, here's a former world champion being thrown into a battle royal. I don't like Del Rio, I never have, but, you know, throwing him into a battle royal with a bunch of other fucking jobber-ass goofballs is just fucking cheap as all hell. Like, they're not even trying. It's like, that is it. It's just, they want to get as many people onto the show as possible. That's a good idea, but the talent is so low class that they're throwing in that battle royal. Sure, like Del Rio is a semi-big name, but come on now. This is just embarrassing already. Then you got the Bellas defeating Summer Rae and Natalya. Cheap ass, you know, short Divas match to promote Total Divas that, according to what I've read, that no one is fucking watching. How the fuck did it make a second season? I guess it doesn't take too much to get a second season on E because no one is watching that show. They had fucking subpar ratings for their season premiere, and it's a lame fucking show. It's very fucking lame. And, you know, they're having shitty matches to try to promote it. Very, very fucking boring and a waste of time here, like usual from the Divas. Then Alexander Rusev comes out, same fucking promo that we can't understand because it's in fucking Russian. You know, I understand that this is the gimmick that he's Russian and everything, but how is it that us sitting there watching this, how are we supposed to respond to this if we can't even understand what the motherfucker is saying? How is this appealing? Like, really, seriously, how are we supposed to like this? If seeing him there, getting up on the podium, and just rambling on in Russian, you know, and it doesn't even sound like he's saying much there in Russian. He's talking about himself. It's a little bit of a monologue there, and that's all it is. Like, really, how is anybody supposed to get into this? Just get into the character, get into the promo. It's like they're shutting everybody out. They're doing what they want to do. It's fucking garbage. Fucking retarded-ass garbage. They've been doing this for over a month, and nothing is coming of it. You know, is he wrestling? No. I mean, come the fuck on already. I am getting tired of this fucking bullshit already. Too much fucking bullshit on this fucking show. Too much fucking shit on every fucking show. It's just nonsense that doesn't need to be there. Doesn't have a right to fucking exist, motherfuckers. Then it's the main event, John Cena, and of course he has to beat Luke Harper in like 5 minutes there. You know, Harper tried. You can see that Harper is a good wrestler with an unpredictable moveset. The guy, you know, hit Cena with some cool moves that Cena probably doesn't even know the name of. And, you know, and Cena has to beat him. What a lame anticlimactic finish. So Harper's, you know, he's beating him with moves and shit, Michinoku drivers and stuff. And he misses a clothesline. Cena picks him up, dumps him, and that's it. That's it, motherfuckers. That's the end of the match because he missed a clothesline. How fucking shitty and lame that you basically undersell another great wrestler just so you could give Cena another victory. How fucking lame is it that you just know when he comes out he's gonna win? It doesn't matter how great the other wrestler is, how many more moves he does than Cena, how much better on the mic he is. It doesn't matter. Not Luke Harper, every other wrestler, too. You know, it's just fucking ridiculous already. How much longer is this going to go on? Cena just continuing to plow through everybody. And I'm telling you right now, motherfuckers, if they book it to have him beat Bray Wyatt, you know, one of their big acts that they're putting so much time into. If they just have Cena beat Bray Wyatt, I don't care if it's a good match and everybody looks like a winner at the end, guys. It doesn't matter. Bray Wyatt has to win that match. If he doesn't, then he's just going to look like another one of Cena's bitches. I'm fucking sick of it already. Sick and fucking tired of goddamn fucking John Cena beating everybody, pinning everybody's shoulders to the mat with the same fucking move time and time again. You know, and what a weak-ass fucking move it is. Fireman's carry. That is it, motherfuckers. You know, the same fucking move for 10 years straight. Now, getting motherfucking sick of it already. Holy motherfucking shit. It is enough already with John Cena beating everybody. You know, would it have been so bad to have Luke Harper maybe roll him up from behind when maybe Bray Wyatt maybe attacks him or something? You know, and you could just at least be like, well, you know, Cena probably would have won, but, you know, he couldn't help it because he got distracted. You know, just something to freshen it up a little bit. It would have been surprising at least. But no. this is it. Don't get a heel turn. Don't get a different match result. Don't get anything different from Cena but the same fucking lame-ass promos, same fucking lame-ass matches, and same fucking lame-ass finishes. It is always lame with Cena. Everything, it can't be new. It's gotta be old. It's gotta be everything we've seen 1,000 times before. I am fucking sick and goddamn tired of it already. This shit has to fucking end. And if this, doesn't end at WrestleMania 30 with Cena always winning over guys that deserve to beat him, then that is it. Cena will then continue to just bury everybody. At least if Bray Wyatt beats Cena, at least it's a sign that WWE is willing to change their ways about Cena. But if Cena wins, then I guess it's just going to be more of that shit that, just like how Cena's been saying as of late, you got to go through me if you want to be the future. That is going to be their mentality until Cena fucking dies or retires or whatever the fuck it is. Alright, motherfuckers. That is it. This show was fucking miserable. I was miserable watching every single fucking minute of it. Everything on this show just fell apart, was weak. Either it didn't make sense or just flat out sucked. Alright, motherfuckers.